Alright, is this working now? Alright. Not sure if this is. I think I got it working now. There we go. I'm just gonna. There we go. I think I got this now. Oh, there we go. I think it's live now. Sorry for the delay. I'm just trying to. Still learning how to do this. Pull this off here. Alright. There we go. I'm just trying to share this to Facebook and get it all worked out. So, I think it's working now. Let me just cut and paste. Here we go. There. Alright. Oh good, we got a bunch of people. There we go. Alright, hi everyone. I just wanted to share a couple new projects that I'm thinking of doing. So here's the Dinosaur Chronicles. You should pick this up, by the way. Awesome book I'm currently reading. It's great. Love it. So definitely pick that up. I'll just mention quickly. There's a bunch of new books out. The Princeton Field Guide to Dinosaurs is out. Actually, I'm going to show you that. Sorry. There we go. This book right here is a great book, and I use this for a lot of my sculpture work because, well, you can see on the little panel on the side here, lots of good references for muscles and bones. I print I print out the skeletals, and that's what I use to start off my sculptures with. I'm just going to set this off to the side as well here. So I just figured I'd share that with you guys. So the first thing I figured I would talk about, besides books, is I'm going to pull this picture out here. I'll flip it around. I'm just kind of playing with this. This is a skeletal reference. I believe it's done by Scott Hartman. So what I was thinking about doing is sculpting this guy live. We'll do the whole project. I'll save this just for when I'm doing live tutorials. And any time when I'm not live, then I'll work on other projects. I figure that way it would be a good way for somebody to see the entire process of sculpting right from start to finish. So, and I guess we can talk about the first part right now, which is references. So again, I love these skeletals. They work great. They're good. It's because they're a perfect side view. So they're good for laying your armature wire on. So when you lay it down, then you cut all your armature wire. I'm not going to do any of that today. I just wanted to make a short video talking about this idea, kind of pitch it to you guys, and you can write in the comments below and talk to me about what you think, if that would be a cool idea or not to do a live sculpture. Obviously, I can't do the whole thing in one live YouTube video unless I sat here for 24 hours. So I think that would be good. We'll just do it maybe in half an hour, 40 45-minute increments, just to see how that goes, and then people can ask questions as I go along. Anyway, so please, I will archive this video, so let me know in the comments section what you think, if you think that's a good idea or not a good idea. Anyway, let me know about that. So my next thing I'm going to do right away is answer a question that someone asked me, and I will show you using the dinosaur here. So I'm going to bring, oops, I just scraped her up here a little bit. I'm going to bring Wendy Ceratops back out so you can see. I'll put her this way. Oh, so you can see. So in one of my other videos, someone was asking me how I was sculpting, well, picking up the piece and holding it, because the clay is soft. So, well, there's actually a couple of things that are going on here. Sometimes these sculptures sit for a little while between working on them. So this clay is a super sculpty firm, so it kind of gets firm itself. So fingerprints, they will get on it eventually, but I can usually handle it a little bit without fingerprints getting on. And the second trick is definitely the alcohol, because fingerprints are so, like, they're not deep, they don't really stick in that deep. So what I do is I brush over my whole sculpture with this brush, which is kind of rough. It actually leaves a nice texture if you brush it both ways. So that's what I do. I'll put alcohol on, I'll brush it both ways. It leaves a nice texture and easily gets rid of all the fingerprints. So yeah, that's how I do that. Sorry, I just got a notification popping up. Sometimes that's why I'm stuttering and not thinking about exactly what I'm talking about. I will say this though, use gloves, because then you don't have to worry. Like, I go over my sculptures quite a few times to make sure that there is no fingerprints, and I like to I don't like gloves that much, so I'll probably use gloves at the end of this project just to make sure. Wendy Ceratops is actually pretty close to being done. I got to redo the front foot here. Some of the toes fell off actually because it gets so chunky and hard, this clay. So sometimes if there's not an armature piece in there, and actually what had happened is I used AV's epoxy sculpt underneath, but I didn't sculpt the bones in the toes properly, so they're sculpted more like elephant toes, and that's why they're not sticking out. So the clay has nothing to stick to. So that's kind of what the problem is that's going on here. So that's the issue with that. So anyway, I'm going to pull Wendy Ceratops out of here. You can see her. I've shown her in videos before, and she's almost done. Very soon, probably next week now, because I'm actually heading out of town tomorrow night, so I won't be around for about 4 or 5 days, so I won't be able to make any videos or do any work. I'm going to show you quickly another project that I've done some more on. I showed you guys this the last time, was the young Dinosaur. This is the body. So if you go back to last week's and compare, or a week and a half ago, and compare it to now, you'll see that the feet are now done on him this time. So that's something new. So, and I've started to add these like little tiny spines along the back. I'm trying to make the young Tyrannosaurus very dragon-like and reptilian-like, seeing as it's a Chinese dinosaur. And so I figured it'd be cool, kind of like make it realistic, but yet a little bit of legend of the dragon added in there as well. Oops. And I'm not putting this on right. So so it doesn't stick in. But anyway, you can see I've shown you all this before. So that's why I had to put the little spines to add, so it looks like the same animal. So all that's left on this guy now is the hands and the arms. So that's what I'm gonna start doing as soon as I get back. So that will be next week, and then hopefully when I make a video in the middle of next week, it will start by me showing both these dinosaurs finished, and then I have to also make bases for them. So they will need a base with which to sit on, because that'll be part of the resin model kit when it's all completed. So that's pretty much it for stuff I'm working on for now. Next week I'm hoping to do 2 live videos. I'm not sure. Hopefully do one on painting. So, and I've probably said that before, I really would like to get painting again. It's been a while, so that will be coming up soon. I'll quickly show you this, and if you head over to the Dinosaur Dungeon Facebook page, you can see more of this project, which is big and it's going to take a while. This is the Mamenchisaurus. This is going to be a 1/20th scale of the largest species. So the whole sculpture is 69 inches long, which is huge. So anyway, yeah, please go to the web or the Facebook page and check that out. I think you guys will really enjoy that. So anyway, I think I'm just going to keep it short and sweet this time, and I'll come back next week with a longer video where I'm actually doing something. This is more of an update. And also one last thing I'll say is that tonight I'm going to be posting a new video onto YouTube on how I install glass eyes into my dinosaur resin kits, and I'm going to use, wow, this guy is just a terrible, so hard to see. Anyway, you can see how I put a glass eye in there. So, but anyway, yeah, if you go, it'll probably be an hour or so. If you go on to YouTube, that should be uploaded. So anyway, please leave me lots of comments if you can. I'd like to really evolve this YouTube channel and make it into something that people love to watch. And I'm also planning on doing some new reviews of Safari Limited dinosaurs and some other dinosaurs very soon. And I think doing some topical talks. I think I'd like to make a video talking about the new deal that Mattel has with the Jurassic Park toys and my view on that, and some advice I definitely have for them if they're going to succeed with that. So anyway, please stay tuned, and thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you can.